JanetOnOccasion, and today we're playing another Total War Warhammer Battle Replay. As you can see, I brought Chaos, and it's a lovely day, isn't it? I mean, a bit overcast, but it's a nice day for some war. So yeah, so here we are with my Chaos Horde. So I've got 3 lots of Forsaken in the back. Having some maneuverable troops as Chaos is really useful against the Wood Elves. So Forsaken is great for that, because they will just chew up any infantry they come across. So really handy that. Also, frontline of Chaos Marauder's great weapons, nice and cheap. And yeah, great weapons are good for chopping down trees, and also getting through you know, the armor of Eternal Guard, stuff like that. So yeah, quite handy. Obviously they're a bit fragile, but you know, they're cheap. And also got a couple of units of Aspiring Champions, so they should help again with the trees, doing some damage, you know, negating that physical resist. And also I've got some Chaos Trolls, because they've just got great punch, they're really useful. And I got Archaon here with you know, obviously Law of Fire, and that's always great against the Wood Elves. So yeah, a couple of you know, Flaming Sword of Ruin makes everybody useful. And yeah, pretty handy. Also that Fire Bombardment that I always forget the name of, he's got that too, along with Fireball. And over here, I've actually got 2 units of Chaos Warhounds with Poison, great for chasing down archers, and I've also got some Dragon Ogres here, so great anti-large. So I was thinking this would be really good if I, you know, come across any like Wild Riders or anything like that. But also these guys would be good for taking out anything else that's big, you know, treekin and stuff. So if I need to throw them in the front line, yeah, I can do that. So if we go over here, and so, you know, when I saw this, I was fairly comfortable. So he's got Eternal Guard in the front, he's got 3 lots of treekin. He's got Durthu, obviously Durthu's always a bit tricky. He's also got a Branch Wraith, he's got some Glade Guard with Starfire Shafts, and he's got 2 units of Way Watchers, which are very expensive, and considering he doesn't have a huge amount of stuff to protect them with, yeah, that's going to be a big investment that hopefully he'll lose quite quickly. Also he's got another Treeman in the back, so yeah, a lot of punch this army, it's pretty cool. So let's speed things up. So yeah, so move these guys all forwards, just start charging from the off. Get these guys down one side. I get 1 unit Forsaken, sort of, you know, path over here somewhere, another one path over here, so I can just fold them in behind when need be, and everyone else goes straight into the middle. I want there to be a lot of punch in the middle, and because, you know, with Durthu there and everything, so the Forsaken should help get through all these Eternal Guard, and then I can just focus down Durthu, which should be good. So here I spot the Way Watchers because they started firing at me, so that was really handy. So I pull them back, and I'm going to bring them back in because now he's focusing on my Forsaken. I don't really want my Forsaken to get shot. You know, they got quite good armor, but they don't have shields or anything, so no missile resistance there. So they're going to take quite a lot of damage quite quickly from arrow fire. Same's happening on the other side, but you know, one side at a time. So here you can see he moves his Treekin in, try and help. Here, these guys come at me in very strange lines here, but that's fine. So get the Marauders wrapping these 2 up. And yeah, as you can see, pretty good engage across the board here. So oh, Flock of Doom comes down, and there's the Flaming Sword of Ruin. So managed to catch one of his Way Watchers with some Hounds. I got some Forsaken on these Treekin. I don't really want to keep them there. Send these guys on the Treekin as well. Their anti-large bonus should help. And then I charged these other archers in the back with more wolves. So yeah, a lot of Warhounds on their archers there, which is not something they want. Unfortunately, these Forsaken take a lot of damage fighting the Treekin, so rather than trying to path them through, I just charge them back into the Eternal Guard, because they can do so much damage in the back. So it means I can wipe them out and free up more of my infantry. These guys, they're losing against this blob as well, because they just don't have enough backup. Because yeah, their Treekin were back trying to protect their archers, so that's pretty handy. You really need them in the front line. It would have been better to have the you know, some spearmen in the back guarding, really, I think. But yeah, he's a bit overwhelmed here. So now his other archers are getting attacked. Get a nice bombardment here, doing a lot of damage to their Treekin and Durthu. And the Branch Wraith, they're all weak to fire, so that's great news for me. So already shattered his Eternal Guard over here, which is really good. I got some Forsaken running, but still, his line has crumbled pretty badly here. Here my Dragon Ogres, I managed to hold off the Treeman and the Treekin, which is pretty impressive. Yeah, they're pretty good units, in fact they're having to hold off that long. So I come in with some Poison Warhounds, hoping that it'll lower these guys' stats a bit, so Dragon Ogres can do more damage. But yeah, actually just the Hounds just get completely shat on, so that's fine. But Durthu now, he's out of the fight. He's just, yeah, he's surrounded by, you know, all sorts that's going to be really good against him. He's got the Trolls, he's got the Forsaken, Aspiring Champions, and Archaon as well, all fighting him. So that's not a good combination for him to have to deal with there. So I can see some of my Hounds run away. But so I pulled some more Hounds out of here. I'd sent them in the back, but I'm going to get them up to Durthu because I don't want him coming back. And here, you know, he's got some Treekin left, but I've just got overwhelming numbers. It'll take ages to kill them, but you know, they're not going to make good ground there. and you can see most of his force is sort of melting away now. So yeah, pretty decisive, pretty damn decisive this one. So he's got some spearmen coming back, but they're still miles out, and the rest of his army's getting crushed. Here though, you know, burn the forest down. I always find it weird in games how fire is more effective against like tree units, because like I don't know if you've ever made a fire, but wood is quite hard to set alight. But like if you set fire to a person, they're gonna be, you know, pretty vulnerable to it. Like a fireball hitting a guy, they're buggered, right? They're gonna die pretty quickly. Whereas a tree, you know, it's not necessarily gonna catch straight away. I don't know why they always have the weakness. I mean that's you know, besides the point really. But I just find it a weird quirk. Because I think people are far weaker to fire than a tree is. You know, try and burn a guy. Yeah, they're mostly water, but they're gonna die pretty damn quickly, you know? I don't have much experience of setting people alight, but still, like, it just doesn't add up to me. That it's always trees that get the weakness to fire. But, you know, I guess leaves, obviously, they light pretty quickly. You know, odd conversation to have, I suppose, but, you know, whatever. So, yeah, let's see the breakdown here. So, as you can see, you know, had a load of guys left. He didn't get many kills there. You know, a lot of my guys didn't get a huge amount of kills, but as you can see, my Warhounds had a great time in the back, chomping down those archers. And, yeah, the Forsaken didn't get a huge amount of kills, but they definitely helped. Had him on his toes. With the Forsaken coming around the back, it meant he had to throw his Treekin in the back line, try and guard. And so his front line just didn't have that support from the Treekin. So, yeah, so it meant his Eternal Guard were way more vulnerable. And if you compare Lords, though, Archaon, only 2 kills. Not a lot of kills, but I'm pretty sure he did a lot of damage to Durthu. And, of course, Durthu has the crazy splash damage, so he was killing a load of Marauders and Forsaken with every swing. So, but still, 37, not a huge amount of kills. 11 kills with the Treemen, mostly Hounds. Yeah, I mean, if you look here, Dragon Ogres didn't lose a single model. So they had a great time. So yeah, pretty formidable Dragon Ogres. I do like them in this matchup. But yeah, so things went pretty well. Actually, those two got a chevron out of it, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, it was pretty decisive. So yeah, thanks Nunk Marera? Nunk Marera? I'm not sure. I can never pronounce people's names properly, apparently. But yeah, I think the Way Watchers were a tough one. I mean, fair enough, I brought like Chosen and stuff like that, a really solid build, but with Warriors of Chaos, again, you know, in this matchup, you just want to bring maneuverability. And of course, all the more mobile units tend to be a bit cheaper. So, yeah, so it didn't quite work out, I'm afraid. But, you know, it was a fun match. You know, over pretty quick, but still, I think there's a lot to learn from this one. Yeah. Bring fire against the Wood Elves, and bring things that can move quicker. Because yeah, if they can't kite you around with their archers, then yeah, they're just gonna get torn to pieces. And that's what happened. So yeah, a bit of a pity. Yeah, maybe drop the Treeman, just bring loads more spearmen. Not really sure. Yeah, not really sure what he could have done there. This is a pretty good one for taking out Wood Elves. Maybe more flying units. Well, actually, Jade Order would have been great. Yeah, maybe a Wizard of Law of Life. Because I'm not sure that Branch Wraith used Earthblood at all. I didn't notice it. Maybe it did go off. We'll probably see it in the cinematics anyway. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.